This is just a test, this next part. Okay, let's do this. This. Font. Okay. Source.
Streamlabs. Streamlabs.
Okay, let's get on with the game. Now that we're done doing our testing, maybe in the video I'll edit all this testing part out, but I'm going to have to reset my stream, but my CloudBot as well. Let's take a look. Okay. All right. Okay. I'll muck around with settings a little bit more, but I think I have our alerts straightened out. So let's get on with the game. We've probably died 100 times by now. Oh, well, I was disconnected. All right. I'm still alive, and I'm still well, and most of my dudes are still well, and everything looks well, well, well. All right. That being the case, let's get back to doing some work here. Now, earlier in our stream, or yesterday's, last night's stream, because technically it's Thursday, so Wednesday evening stream, we died twice. So those were stupid deaths 7 and 8. I was in a Crimson Forest in the Nether and got a little careless with about maybe 2 Endermen and a couple of Hoglins, and things did not go well. And I put on a very disappointing reaction, made some poor choices, and lost a good number of things here. And so I've been replenishing my supplies and getting things back, and doing pretty well. Let me see, Infinity Bow, Silk Touch, Unbreaking, Efficiency 5. Okay, that's good. We could go with some Efficiency 5 here. We've got plenty there. I think we're doing well. We could do with some gold booties. What do we have here? Fortune 3 on the pickaxe. That'll be happening pretty soon. All right, but the main thing is setting ourselves up with enough of these melons. That's the important thing. Yeah, earlier Kachi and I decided we're going to go to the Nether and get some materials to decorate, with which to decorate the tree, and things did not go well. Of course, no problem with Kachi. He's all set. Me, died 2 times. Got a little too careless for the old Enderman. Actually, there's a pretty crowded space. But, you know, it just sounds like excuses. And they are. They're just poor choices. I was in a really crowded space, you know, jammed in along those crimson fungus tree plants, whatever they're called. And I was jammed all down a little place. I happened to look at an Enderman. That was no problem. One Enderman is certainly no match for Thunderhead. But then I got 2 on me, and I got some Hoglins on me, and I got jammed in a little space. And I should have fought it out. I didn't have my ender pearls in my hotbar. Not good. I could have pearled right out of there and got clear, and then I would have wiped them right out. They wouldn't have stood a chance. But no, I got a little panicky and a little jittery, and I tried to find a place to tunnel into, and I just couldn't get my crap together in time, and that was done. I was done. So humiliating and very disappointing deaths number 7 and 8. 8 was me going back to get my stuff as usual. Brought some supplies with me and everything. Got there, looked at an Enderman. It was all over, and it's just like, you know what? It's not going to be a productive evening. So here I am. I'm back, cleaning up my mess. Why, hello there, kitty. Always underfoot as usual. Let's not have the hatchet in hand because that may have mending on it. I think it does. But I do love this system much more than a grinder. I mean, the levels just pile right up very, very quickly. Like I keep saying, when we get that pumpkin farm going, this will go ballistic with the XP and the emeralds. As it is, I can replace my things pretty quickly right now, so I'm really not too worried about dying. But some of my fellow streamers, like Fancy Marinara, they're on over their 100th day on a hardcore map, and they've, of course, not died once. It's just, I'm impressed. And so far, I've died 8 times. It's just embarrassing. Except for the small fact that I'm too old to actually feel embarrassment. Disappointment, though, yeah, I am disappointed. Embarrassment, though, nah. There's too much to do. There's too many things to do. Can't waste time on embarrassment. Time to move on. Time to move on. So what can we do with the XP that we have here? Okay, we replace the ender chest and all of this. We have ender pearls, silk touch. Okay, that's good. We could put efficiency 5 on this, I guess. Not in too much of a hurry for that. Silk touch on breaking. Fortune 3 on this would be good, except that we already have mending on it. And I think they're mutually exclusive. Really, I do. Or it's the silk touch that makes it mutually exclusive. Which one is it? I'm going to look it up. On the old Minecraft wiki. Super useful. That's better. When you have hands like this is the worst interface ever. Oh my god, it's so bad. Let us look up enchanting. Some enchanted evening. Or just enchant. I just need the table is what I need. Because I'm a boomer and I can't remember. Summary of enchantments. Is this it? Here it is, sure. Let's look at which one comes first. Fortune. Silk touch. Oh, here we go. Incompatible with silk touch. Alright, so that's what the deal is. Alright, so I can just make another one. Here, sun like this. And we'll put that like that. There we go. And we've got another. Just like that. At some point I have to go to a Soul Sand Delta? No, that's Basalt Delta. What's the Soul Sand? Soul Sand fields, plains, biome in the nether with the soul sand and dirt. I can't think of it right now. Soul Sand Valley? I think that's what it's called. Anyways, I gotta go there and get some soul sand. Alright, I think I'm doing well here. Let's lay down the old bed. Well done. Alright, and let me see. That's coming along. Put our decorative blocks away. Again, I hope my voice is coming out. I'm trying to keep my voice down because everybody's sleeping. I'm not going to go as far as mime everything for a mime craft stream. But I am trying to keep my voice down, so. It's already bad enough I have a thin and nasally kind of voice, and then when I'm keeping my voice low here, that just makes everything worse. Alrighty. Let's start to gear up some of this stuff. But, you know, I really don't have to go too nuts with this stuff. I'm on a mushroom island. Let me see. How about setting ourselves up with a shield? That would be nice. Putting some enchantments on it. I thought I had some iron. Well, I have an iron block here. But I thought I had some iron. At this end of town here. Well, I have these nuggies here, right? I could use those. Alright, because I only need one ingot of iron for a shield, which is a little weird, but it's a little weird. Jack-o'-lanterns or pumpkins? Pumpkins, we can bring those back and sell them. Let me see. Alright, we need 6 of those. I think they go in that configuration. And then we put one of those there, and we get ourselves a shield. Great. Then we can go enchant it as well, right? Let's do a refresh. Let's keep our eye on the stream window, although I don't really expect to see too much. Yeah, you know, there we go with the stream bots. The stats bots, we have 4 of them in there. Yippee-ki-yay. Alright, let's do a little bit more enchanting. Trying to remember where I left off this evening, or yesterday evening. That's not what I wanted. Alright, so our auspicious naming convention. 12, 10, 20, underscore 01. First thing I enchanted today. And second thing I'm enchanting today. 12, 10, 20, underscore 02. And that's how he does it, everyone. Okay, and right away we can put this Fortune 3 right on that other pickaxe. I think we should be all set with that. Okay. We have various enchantments here that we need to use. That should be good. Let's actually save that for the villagers. I like to live off of the carrots myself. Buying golden carrots, that way it gets me XP. I think otherwise we're doing fine. Okay. The other thing is these iron tools that we're using in early game, I'm wondering if we can smelt these down and recover the iron. I don't think we can. I know armor we can, but I don't think you can for tools. I forget. Anyways, off we go to go buy some books. Fortune 3 is pretty important. Let's set ourselves up with some of that. So, Unbreaking 3, Mending. Not Infinity. Although that bow is going to be pretty critical. We have a cheaper mending book. Unbreaking 3, that's important. Then I think mending's over here. There it is, 26. How much for this efficiency 5? That's 43. We actually have a cheaper efficiency 5 on the other side around back. You have to remember that. Ending for 26. And I think we need some more books, right? Then we have to set ourselves up with some booties. Some little boots. Some golden booties. Here we go. So, speaking of which, let's go get the efficiency 5 around back here. I think Kachi might have put this up here. We don't need this guy. I cannot wait to take down this ugly monstrosity. It's so hideous. What do I have? Not enough emeralds. Amazing. How are we doing? Ready to harvest? Not yet. Almost. Sit on down here to the end. Yeah, see this efficiency 5. This guy's good. He's got some good things here. He's got that feather falling for 30, but he's got this feather falling for 19. That is awesome. We'll be getting our hot little hands on that pretty soon. But we're going to need some gold booties first. Booties. All right, let's trick this thing out, shall we? Let's put the Unbreaking 3 on. The Mending on. Then we're going to need 12 for that, and we're only 30. We need about 9. Moa. But that's going to be a heck of a pickaxe when it's done. All right, let's stash these things back in here. Right? Right. Then we're going to have to trick that thing out too. So in the meantime, what to do while we're waiting for things to grow and stuff. Well, we've got our infinity. We're good there. Gonna make them boots. And we've no gold. We've no gold, everybody. But I know where we can get some. Yes, indeed I do. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Excuse me, pardon me. Our Christmas llamas. Somehow I didn't get the fourth one there. There. Now we're beginning to look a little like the old Thunder Hand. Okay. I think we're good here. Right. Let's stash that right there. Okay. Get rid of that. It's almost time to sleep, right? That's what the deal is? Or that sun is going down, not coming up. Okay. I like how that's coming along, I really do. We need to ramp up this bow big time. Okay, let's name a few things. Let's start naming the armor. And we'll start with the key ones are the helmet and the boots. 12, 10, 20, underscore 03. Underscore 04. What happened here? 12, 10, 20, 04. Just like that. All right. I think we're going to have to switch to standing mode here pretty soon. We also have to keep an eye on the time, too. It's 1:05. 1:05. So what can we do in the meantime? I'm a little reluctant to go off to that Soul Sand Valley. That's a pretty treacherous place. I wonder if I should do a little work here while I'm waiting. I was thinking about what to do with this place. Whether I should carry these guys straight across. Or should I keep these beams in place? I really Oh, I gotta be careful because I don't have feather falling. I gotta watch that. Trying to think of design-wise what I want to do here. And you know what? I like this on the outside, but I do not like it on the inside at all one bit, especially right here. So I think I can do a little bit about this. And I can put the wood here, the jungle wood. I think that actually looks better. Just trying to keep myself occupied while I'm waiting for things to grow. Did I grab oak stairs? For God's sake, Thunder. No wonder I build so slow. Alright, so what did I do? I went like this, and then like that. And I think that's how I did this, right? Yeah. Now similarly, I'm going to do a little something like that over here. Going to need some jungle wood steps. Any more jungle wood? I think not. Fuck. Sure, I had some jungle wood planks around here somewhere. Not in there, that's for certain. No. Nope. Okay, well, let's use some of these jungle wood logs to use these things up. Here, right? Let's do this. Jungle wood stairs. Good. I'm digging it. I like it a lot. I think there's no way around it. I think we should, wow, but without the bow though, without that heavy duty bow, going to the Soul Sand Valley without that, and then trekking through the Nether because we don't have a portal and a hole in the Nether roof over in that area, so maybe this will give us enough so we can do a few things. I have to go through the Nether and get through the Nether and back. Quite a journey too. It's like, let me see, it's positive 250 and then y and then negative 250. So if I were able to go through a straight line, it would be what, 250 root 2? If I went directly off 45 degrees from 0, 0. He asked no one and got no reply. That's okay, that's okay. I do plan on making the expedition to the end quite soon. And having Kachi and I fight the Ender Dragon. It's funny, you know, I have no problem fighting the Ender Dragon at all. Kachi and I make short work of the Ender Dragon. We've got that down now. And Withers, the same problem. Although that last Wither almost got out of hand there for a few minutes, but we got it back under control. And yet, a couple of Endermen and a few Hoglins, and I'm done in. Died, lost all my stuff. Losing my stuff, I don't really care about. I can replace it so easy now because even with this early game economy here, I'm doing A-okay, but it's the deaths, man. So disappointing. So disappointing. I am more than a match for a couple of Endermen and a few Hoglins. More than a match. And yet, got my diamond-plated butt handed to me. Very disappointed. But I mentioned going to the end because one of the things I might do for a little side quest is to see if I can locate the nearest stronghold. Oh, God, I wish my hands would stop doing that. It's actually this kind of gaming keyboard here. I'm not used to it. But it's also my hands, too. And that's all she wrote. All right, let's settle on down. There it is. Do a little refresh while we're waiting. Just the stream bot. Sad, so sad. Actually, it's not that sad. I don't really matter. It doesn't really matter. I'm just in here, just grinding away, doing grindy stuff. Really can't be all that entertaining. You know what? Let's make another. Let's exchange what we have here too. There. All right. That only gave us 8 levels though. Let's make a pass here. Let's make sure that there's no straggling XP. I don't think there is. Only 8 levels. Usually we get a lot more out of there. And can we put efficiency 5 on that shovel? I think we can at this point. Then it's going to be a matter of tricking out that bow. And if that's the case, let's stock up on some emeralds. We can at least buy all the books we need for the bow. Shovel. Well, there we go. Cost 8. I also need, what, efficiency 5 on this pickaxe, too. So I have it on both. I've got nothing on the sword yet. All right. Let's trick out the bow. So for the bow, we have infinity. We cannot put mending on the bow, though. So we have infinity. Again, Unbreaking 3 is probably the next one to get. I don't think it's this guy. I think Mr. Unbreaking 3, I think he's over here. Oh, excuse me. There it is. Unbreaking 3. Infinity, Unbreaking 3. Now we have Flame, we have Punch 2, we have Power 5. We have all of those things, actually. There's the flame bow right there, as a matter of fact. Let's get some more books. Punch 2 guy, I think, is here, right? I'm going to do that. And what? I think we're out of books. That's the problem. Okay. The air is very dry. I have very itchy skin today, so I'm trying not to touch my face too much, but it's like very dry, itchy skin today. Let's do this. Punch 2. Power 5. Power 5 is expensive. Oh, that's expensive. Anything else? Infinity, Power 5, Punch 2, Flame, Unbreaking 3. I think that's it, right? Yep. Sorry, I'm trying not to yawn too much, but I think I might have to pack it in pretty soon. And I don't think I can put any of those on the bow. Bow is pretty expensive, actually. Need at least 4 for that. Okay, I can put flame on there. That's not bad. But those are going to cost a pretty penny, that's for certain. One way we can always get ourselves some... Oh, we can always buy this too, right? Unbreaking 3, Mending for the shield. I think we named it. Yeah, we did. Another way we can get ourselves some XP is to go get some quartz in the nether. We can do that. Where is that mending guy? I think we have mending somewhere else for cheaper too. This guy's 32 for mending. And then this guy is how much? He's 26, yeah, he's a little bit cheaper. So we need to get another bookshelf. We need to crack this to get our books. And what was the other thing that we needed? And then Unbreaking 3 guy, he's around here. I think he's right here. Maybe here. There he is. Unbreaking 3. Now we can go put these in the ender chest. We can bring the anvil with us in the very moment in the nether where we get enough XP. We can just go do that right there. Put all those goodies right in there. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Silk touch? Nope. Yep. Sorry. Excuse me. I think we're okay here. And let's see if I have any more potions. I don't think I do. I may have some in the ender chest that I should have just seen it. No, I used them. You know, things did not go well for me in here on Wednesday evening. And while I'm tempted to go venturing into the nether, I really shouldn't. I should be equipped. I should get some fire resistance potions. They're not that bad to make. I need some cobble to set up my brew stands. With which to set up my brew stands. I guess that's how I want to say it, right? Just like that. Alright, we have blaze rods. We're going to need some blaze powder. That's where those are going to come in. Oh, really? Hands? Really? Okay. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Can't quite fit 18. I should still have some nether wart. Got it. And some blaze powder. I need, what, 1, 2, 3, I think. Will give me 6 of those. I can put that here. Like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then last but not least, 6. And of course, the sun is going down, sun is getting low. Yeah, let's do a little refresh. Right. Potions. I'm gonna make the fire resistance with a magma cream, I think, and then redstone makes it last for the 8 minutes. Awkward potion, good. Gotta remember to take that bed. Fire resistance, nice. And then I think I need some redstone. Pretty easy to come by though. I should have a lot of it. Good. Oh, check it out. Starting to feel like a pro again. I am going to bring all of it with me, if anything, just to restock some of the chests up there in the by the nether portal. Okay, how's our harvest going? We still need more. Okay, so we'll let those grow. Running through our winter wonderland. Okay, let's tunnel on down. Tunnel on down, I should say. And you know one thing we haven't done? Let's look for netherite. And I wonder where the probability for quartz is, and I wonder if it's just the same on level 13 as it is on the other layers. If so, that's where we should go to get it. There it is. Mm-hmm. Data values. That's not going to help. Doesn't really say, huh? Maybe we should look at another quartz ore, then we'll get its occurrence. There we go. Nether quartz ore attempts to replace netherrack 16 times per chunk in veins of 1 through 14, from levels 10 to 117 and all other. Oh, hold on. In all nether biomes. And basalt delts in nether quartz attempts to 32 times per chunk, as there are fewer generation breaking. So where does it occur the most? So I'm trying to think. It says 16 times. So quartz ore attempts to replace netherrack 16 times per chunk in veins of size 1 to 14, from levels 10 to 117 in all nether biomes. In basalt deltas, nether quartz ore attempts to generate 32 times per chunk, as there are fewer valid generation areas. And so, what does that mean? Does that mean there is more quartz in the basalt delta or less? It sounds like less, because even though it attempts to generate twice as much, there are fewer areas for which it can generate. So I would think that all other areas is where you would find it. And it says 10 to 117. So if we're down on 13 looking for quartz, we may run into netherite as well. Huh. All right, that's fine. All right, let's get some ladders. And we're going to need some filling stuff too, like this. And we won't be needing that. So let's get a lot of filling material, like this. Okay, there's some quartz ore right there, as a matter of fact. But let's get some more ladders. Any more ladders over here? That's all right. I think we're all set. So we'll be dealing with a lot of lava. Now we have the potion of fire resistance. We should be okay, but still. Keyboard. You know what? We should get some more gravel. We're gonna need it. Trust me. We're gonna need it. So little side adventures here while we're waiting for things to grow and so we can get things back and restock our supplies. Here's some gravel. Maybe, nope, that's the coral. There's gravel. Any more gravel? Yep. Any more gravel? Yep. How about here? Yep. Yup. Yup. Great stuff for dealing with lava. And that sun looks like it's getting pretty low. So let's get ourselves into the nether, shall we? And then there's a couple of things we can put in our chest. Things that aren't going to be useful in the nether. Water, rowboat, bed, for example. Some touch, yeah, let's not put that in there. These, let's hang on to these. Everything else I think will be okay. Alright, that should be silk touch. It is. Let's head down into the depths, shall we? 136. I think I should be hitting the hay pretty soon. And look, he's already there waiting for me, huh? Alright, here's the idea. See, that's going to be a bit of a problem. So we're going to have to deal with this. And that's why we have gravel, everyone. Okay, that's not too bad. It's about 10 blocks down. I'm wearing gold, so you need to leave me alone now. trying to get under this lava lake. Okay, good. All right, that should help us. That should give us enough at least so we can get working down there. Okay, it's a little shaky down here, but you know what? We're going to be okay. See, we're already into the good stuff. All right, we should double take here. Okay, there's some ancient debris right there. I mean, that's a really good sign. Check it. Oh, yeah. That's great. What level are we on? We're at 15. Yeah, see? 13. Right here. This is good right here. Do not go any further. Sure, brought some chests with me. There's more ancient debris right there. Look at that. Oh, and it's a twofer. I like that. Even better. Now see, this is the thing about Thunderhand. I'll put that precious stuff right in there right now. And not fool around, huh? I should really put those ladders in there right now too, huh? And we're actually down here trying to get some nether quartz. I suppose it's easier to see in the open areas, right? Instead of branch mining down here. How are we doing for potion resistance? About a minute left. Wow. What is going on here? So we're going to have to take a swim through that and have ourselves a look around. And you know what? I'm not taking any chances. I'm taking a drink right now. All right, let's go swimming in here and have a look. All right, I don't think it's a whole ocean of this stuff, right? Is it? I don't think so. I think it's just this deposit. So let's do some of that. Oh, we found ourselves some blackstone. That's always good. More blackstone. That's good. Still not much in the way of quartz down here. We got ourselves some more lava. So usually when I do this branch mining like this, I like to go out about maybe 100 blocks in each direction. Oh yeah, we're in the big lava sea. Well, we're not going to do that here, that's for sure. All right, so I'm going to stop here, and you know what? I'm going to put some indicative blocks here as a signal. Don't bother mining past here, Thunder. Don't bother mining past there. Okay, we do have some blackstone there, though. That's good stuff. We get that for builds later. That's fine stuff to build with. Fine stuff with which to build. I should have brought some chests down here with me. All right, let's head out in this direction. Okay, there's more ancient debris. Well, when it comes to quartz, I'm certainly finding my fair share of ancient debris, aren't I? I think this is a single piece of this stuff. How come I'm not getting any XP off of that? That's a little weird. All right, let's take a look in here. Let's see what we've got. We're dealing with a big lava sea. Yeah, we're not going to get anything with this. It's just going to be a big old problem. So again, did it. Wow, a lot of blackstone. Okay, that's kind of cool, I guess, right? More ancient debris. Gee, you know, ancient debris is so rare. I'm just finding it everywhere, aren't I? Here's the XP stuff. Why am I not getting any XP? Silk touch maybe? Is that why? Yeah, it's the silk touch is what's doing it. That's what's causing the problem. Got it, got it, got it. Let's expel some of these. Or, let's condense some of those. But we should expel some of this netherrack. We don't really need this. And let's chuck this ancient debris here. Let's get rid of that too. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. All much back. Let's do this. More ancient debris. And a bunch of gravel too. Huh, good figure. Ancient debris under here? No, just a single block of it. Let's go put this in the old ender chest, just to be sure. And just in case we go dealing with some more lava, you know what I'm saying? Whole deposit of gravel down here. Plus, when you dig this stuff out, you never know what it's going to reveal. Boy, it's getting hard to see with these particle effects in the way. But God bless it. Speaking of which, we should check that, huh? Yeah, we've only got about a minute left of it. Oh yeah, we're way past 100 here. Okay. Let's do a little refresh. Stat spots. Yeah, more stat spots. Sad. Sad, but not that big of a deal. So if I branched out in each direction, in all four cardinal directions, maybe I have it. No, I haven't. I have yet to go east. And you know what? Let's have ourselves just another swig of the old noob juice. Let's do that, shall we? Just in case. Looks like we got some lava going up above us. Oh, there's our quartz. Switch pickaxes. Any ancient debris hiding under this gravel? Maybe. Not so likely, though. Okay, let's get this. Oh, we don't have efficiency 5 here. Ooh, that's right. The old black stone here. There's some basalt, right? We must be on the other side of the sea now. Now we're into that basalt delta. On the other side of that lava ocean. You know, I find this isn't so good to mine through here. You don't really find a lot in the way of ancient debris and stuff. There's a lot of lava. It's good for blackstone, of course, basalt. Yeah, great, but so why am I continuing? Well, I'm just going to go out to 100, and I do need some of this stuff. I do need some blackstone and some basalt, so I'm going to put some of that in the old inventory. You never know. You just might find some netherite down here. It's pretty rare, though, but face this away, and let's get rid of some of that's what I'm trying to do. We'll pick up some of this good stuff on the way back. Alright, let's establish a little area around here. Something like this. How are we doing for fire resistance? We're doing well. We're doing well. I think we're running into a little bit of trouble here, right? Because we've got all of this stuff to deal with, and this is not good stuff to deal with. No, it's not. Okay, I think I see what's happening here. Let me out of there or what? Well, here's that quartz. Okay, we're already up to 7 levels. Got it. That's better. Sorry, I know I haven't been too chatty, but again, I'm trying to keep my voice down so I don't wake everybody up. Also, there's not a lot going on right now either, so it's kind of lost in my thoughts. Let's do this. Ho, ho, ho. He said in his sentinel skin. I guess we're out. I guess we should drink this, huh? Okay, that's better. Doing here? Do I even know what I'm doing here? You know what, it's good enough. We're down here to get some mining. I mean, we got quite a few pieces of ancient debris down here, right? Okay, so you'll note just in that little pass that Thunderhand came up with 7 pieces of ancient debris that he wasn't even looking for. And he's speaking of himself in the third person, which is probably not good. Down on layer 13. Do not look for ancient debris. Look for other things. And then the ancient debris will find you. I think we're doing well here. Otherwise, okay, let's head back up. And then let's go for the easy quartz now that this is somewhat established. Let's go for the easy quartz that's right on the surface that we can see. Get the XP on up. Let's look at ground level first. Yeah, there's some right here. Oh, we're gonna have to block off some lava. game XP. While we're waiting for melons to grow. Guess we could get some right there. Can I plug that? Stop that stream up there? I mean, is it worthwhile for me to do it? I think not. Okay, that's not too shabby. Let's get up to here. See, Kachi wanted to access this level here, so that's why he made that extra little structure there. What a cool kid. Look at him. He wants to get whacked with a pickaxe. He's just trying so hard. Well, I say thee nay, sir. There shall be no interdimensional incidences. Did I really say that? Incidents. On this morning. So. Don't even think about it, Enderman. Don't even think about it. I'm so not in the mood right now. I am not pleased with your Enderman kind right now. Definitely not. So do not tempt me. Okay, I suppose I could pillar up and get at least that stuff would be pretty easy to get, right? Yeah, that's not too bad. I think we can do that. Is that it? Really? There's no more. Son of a... Look, we've got 17 levels so far. I know I've been in the Nether for quite some time, but remember, I haven't been doing this directly. I've been sidetracking myself with other things like ancient debris, and establishing a mining area down there, all kinds of things. When you do get around to gathering the quartz, it goes kind of quick. You get the levels pretty fast. Here's some easy pickings, right? Maybe. Yikes. Okay, let's not mess this up, Thunderhead, alright? Let's not do this. Alright, now, Ziggy's. See? That's what I'm talking about. Look at this. Trying to push me off the ledge. Trying to get me to hit him with a pickaxe. Yeah, see, you gotta clear on out of here. I'm trying to work. Yeah, that's just... They're just so asking for it right there. They really are. Okay, let's get this. Plus, it's Ziggy free, if you've noticed. Ouch. Oh, there's a glowstone there. Not really looking for glowstone right now, though, but... I can see a lot of soul sand right down there. Go grab me some, as a matter of fact. And let me see, our structures are right over there, I think. I think we're doing all right here. Actually, my inventory's full and stuff. I should go dump off some of these things. Some of this stuff. And you know what? Actually, I should really wrap up the stream too. Should get on to bed, catch a little shut-eye. And I'll be on later on today. After work. I'll log on for a little bit. You know what? A lot of this stuff we can unload right into this chest right here. Like the gravel is really more useful here in the Nether. The quartz we'll bring back with us, though. We can do that. All right, let's head on back to the overworld. Boy, really quiet streams for the last 3 nights. Nobody on. Nobody. Where is everyone? What's everyone doing? Well, I have just about every possible stat spot on right now. What are we doing here? I think we're okay. Let's bring this stuff into the old overworld, shall we? Hmm. Can we smelt this down and get a nugget back? Yeah, we can actually. Huh. Get some iron nuggets back for these. That's good. There, see? So if I take a chest and stack it on top of the hopper, yeah, I could take care of that, couldn't I? And I could get rid of all those old early game remnants. I'm going to put the basalt and the black stone down at the other end. Let's get rid of that and that. I think we're good. Oh, I went and stuck my bed in my ender chest, I believe. There we go. And once more, dawn breaks upon Mushroom Island Central. Here we are. Here we are. Let's drop off this basalt, shall we? Good. Okay, I like it. All right, I'm going to log off, and you know what? I'm not going to do my whole outro that I normally do. It's late at night, and I really want to hit the hay, and there's nobody to which I can recite my outro anyway. So, all right. And I don't want to do the lightning bolt because I'm afraid to burn down the tree. So, here we go. Ho, 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 everybody. I'm going to end the stream here for tonight. I'll be on later on. I'm going to end the stream here for this morning. I will be on later on tonight as well after I finish work. So, and that'll be more of my regular kind of stream. Right now, I'm just trying to keep the voice low, get back here and do a little bit of grindy stuff in the wee hours. But now I think I'm getting a little drowsy here, and it's about time I should hit the hay. So, with that, I'm going to wish you all enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, where you happen to be, and please join me later on tonight when I stream, and watch for your notifications. That way, when you'll know when I'm on. Hope to see you guys then.